Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good morning. If everyone could remain on mute for a few minutes, please. Okay, good morning. This is Judge Kassan. Thank you for joining us today. This is the 11:15 docket on July 14, 2022 for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. I am going to call the docket in a few minutes. When I do, if you could take yourself off of mute and let me know that you're present. In the meantime, I'm going to go over a few preliminary instructions. Before we get started, I want everyone to be aware that we are currently live streaming on YouTube, and that's in order to comply with the open court's provision of the Constitution. Also on the call with us this morning is the prosecutor, Mr. Frank Dixon, as well as two court clerks from the Olmos Park Municipal Court. Okay. This is either a pretrial docket or an initial appearance docket.
I'm sorry. I have a problem.
I will be answering your questions in a few minutes. Okay. All right. I will again call the docket in a few minutes, but in the meantime, this is a pretrial docket or an initial appearance docket. So when I call your name, I will be asking you how you plead on your case. Okay. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment in the case. If you plead no contest, you are not admitting guilt. However, you're choosing not to contest the charges and you want to resolve the matter today. That would be a plea of no contest. If you do want to contest the charges, you would enter a plea of not guilty. You will then have an opportunity to visit with the prosecutor, and thereafter we would set your case for a trial setting. Okay. The trials will not be conducted this morning. This is not a trial docket, but you will have an opportunity for that at a later date and time. You do have a constitutional right to a jury trial, which means the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. You can choose to waive a jury trial and instead have a trial by judge. That would be a bench trial. Again, that case would be set for a later date and time for that trial. In the meantime, if you want to try to resolve your case or cases today, there are some options that are available to you. If you are here for a traffic violation, you might be eligible for the driving safety course. You must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name. There is a fee that must be paid for court costs, and thereafter you would have 90 days to complete the course. Upon completion, the case is closed out and will not appear as a conviction on your driving record. Another option that might be available to you is deferred disposition, sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period anywhere from 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged. There's a special expense fee that must be paid. That fee again varies from case to case, and there may be some conditions placed upon you during the deferral period. Upon successful completion of the terms and upon payment, the case will be closed out and will not appear as a conviction on your driving record. Now, if you are under the age of 25, you must take the driving safety course as required by state law. If you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the deferred disposition option nor for the driving safety course option. If you need a payment plan, you need an extension of time, or maybe you're requesting community service hours, or if you have questions specific to your case, I'll be happy to address those issues with you here momentarily. In the meantime, I just ask for your patience as we work through the docket. Some of you may be visiting with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, if you enter a plea of not guilty, or if you have multiple violations. If that's the case, you will be sent into a breakout room with him. So you'll receive a notification that will pop up on your screen that you need to click to go into the breakout room with him. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and call the docket and then we'll get started. Christine Drennan, I see you there.
Yes, present.
Thank you. Aaron Ryan Flores.
Present.
All right, thank you. Boris Gallegos. Boris Gallegos. Okay. Isabel Hernandez. Isabel Hernandez, I see you there. Corbin Lomas.
I'm here.
Okay. Let's see. Tucon Win.
Here.
All right, thank you. Dorothy Nunn. Dorothy Nunn. I see you there. Thank you. Chano Olivari. Chano Olivari. Sergio Palacios. Sergio Palacios. Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. Abigail Reed. Abigail Reed. Brittany Reyna. Brittany Reyna. Matthew Reyna,
Present.
thank you. Miguel Salazar Ramos, I see you there.
Present.
Thank you. Mackenzie Slaughtow,
Present.
thank you. Robert Taylor. Robert Taylor. Freddie Toledo Mesa, I see you there.
Present.
Thank you. Emilio Trejo. Emilio Trejo. Amy Valdez. Amy Valdez. Matthew Vargas. Matthew Vargas. Elidia Zavala. Elidia Zavala. Okay. All right. I have two phone numbers on the screen. Phone number ending in 905. What is your name? Phone number ending in 905. What is your name, please? Okay. Phone number ending in 438. If you could press *6, please, to unmute and let me know your name.
Brittany Silva.
Did you go by Brittany Reyna at one point?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So
And
Brittany,
I also paid off my ticket, so I'm not sure if I still got a notification. So I'm in the Zoom meeting, but
Okay.
I paid off my tickets.
let me see. Myra or Valerie, could you confirm that, please?
What was the name?
Brittany
Brittany
Silva.
Silva.
They're closed, man. They were closed on June 24th.
Okay. Ms. Silva, you're free to go, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right. Phone number ending in 905. What is your name, please? All right. Valerie, can we try to figure that out?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So first up, I have Christine Drennan.
So
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing well. Let's see here. You have a charge for ran stop sign.
Right.
How do you plead on that case?
Guilty.
Okay. How did you want to try to take care of it?
Well, I think I plead guilty. I just wanted to say that I haven't had a ticket in 40 years. And
Okay.
and that's a news. I used to drive through the neighborhood every day, and then I moved, and that is a fairly new stop sign. And I just and also I'm really proud of not having a ticket in so long. And when I was stopped, he wouldn't even tell me what I had done. He just said, he was actually really brusque with me and never said, do you know I have stopped you, or can I give you a warning, or anything like that. He actually even threatened to put me in handcuffs and bring me to jail.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well,
and so I think he said he had it on tape. So I assumed that, I probably slid through that because it was new to me, but I haven't had a ticket in 40 years.
well, let me just clarify. You don't want to contest the charges. You don't want to enter a plea.
No, I mean, he said he had it on tape.
Okay. Okay. So we could do a couple of things here. If you wanted to take the driving safety course, that's an option for you to keep it off your record. Or I can place you on a deferral, and also that keeps it off your record. Okay. So for the first option, you'd have to take the 6-hour online course.
Right.
Okay. And the other option would be a fee. I mean, they both have a fee. So the online course court fees would be $144.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have 90 days to complete the course. After completion, you submit the documents to the court and we close it out. And the other option, I'll take what you just told me into consideration, and I can, the fee would be $169. All right. And then you would be on a deferral for 30 days, no moving violations, and then we would close it out.
Okay, I can do number 2.
Okay. And you wouldn't have to take the course with that option. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And on that one, are you able to pay that in full by next Friday, or do you need more time than that?
No, I can pay it.
All right. So that will be due by the 22nd. And then 30 days, no violations, which it sounds like it shouldn't be a problem. And then it'll be closed out, okay?
Yeah, and that gets sent to,
You can mail
No
that
problem.
payment in to the court. There should be an address there on the letters that were sent to you, or you can
Okay.
drop off the payment in person.
okay. All right, thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Any
for your
questions?
time. No,
All right. Well, thank you. You have a lovely day.
you also.
Take care.
Good luck, everyone.
All right. Next is Aaron Flores.
Hello,
Hi there. How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing well. Let's see. I'm looking at my notes here. You have a charge for no driver's license. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. You've had a driver's license. You just didn't have it with you. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm currently still, I've been waiting for it to arrive. I ordered it sometime last month, and I've been checking every day in the mail. The new one still hasn't arrived with my updated address, so I'm just still waiting on that right now. I've just been patiently waiting on that.
Okay. So you just to confirm, Valerie or Myra, he does have a valid driver's license. We just don't have a hard copy yet.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And sir, you expect that win? That was just, you lost it or what happened there?
So what happened was that day I lost my wallet at work that day. So I just didn't have it on me that day. I have it on me right now. I could send a copy of my old one with the old address if you'd like, but I'm currently waiting for my new one with my updated address. And it said that it was mailed on the 22nd. It should have arrived here by now. Frankly, I'm not sure what's happening with that. I expect it any day by now. So I'm just waiting every day for that.
The driver's license that you have now, it has an old address, but is it still valid?
Yes, ma'am.
It's still valid?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that one hasn't expired. You just updated an address. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Why don't you do this? Why don't you send us a copy of that one? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And then as soon as you receive the other one, send us the new copy as well. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to give you 2 weeks to get that submitted. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And just wondering if it hasn't arrived in 2 weeks, just because I think it's been almost a month now since they said it was mailed out. I'm not sure if it got lost in the mail. If it doesn't arrive within those 2 weeks, what should I do?
Why don't you email us and let us know the status? Okay. Just keep
Yes,
us
ma'am.
posted. I'm going to waive the fee, so there won't be any fee owed. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. But you do need to submit that as soon as you get it. But in the meantime, submit the one you have in your possession now so that we have a record that you are licensed. We'll just need the new one within a couple weeks if you can get that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Again, if it doesn't arrive, please email us, let us know, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Have a
All
wonderful
right.
day.
Have a good day too. Take care. All right. Isabel Hernandez.
Yes,
All right. You have a charge here for parent permitted an unlicensed minor to drive. How do you plead?
no contest.
Okay. So your daughter was driving and she doesn't have a permit, is that correct?
Yeah, she had met with you earlier today. So she has her $200 fine. She has her learner permit already.
Oh, okay.
And so in the next 3 months or so, we should be getting her actual license.
Okay, very good. So did you want to try to keep this one off your record?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So you're looking at a deferral fee of $240. Okay. And we would just need an initial payment of 40, and then you can have a payment plan for the balance.
okay. How long do I have for the balance?
Can you take care of it in 90 days or do you need more time than that?
Maybe more.
All right.
Like I said, because I have to pay hers. My daughter doesn't work, so.
Okay, so $40 due by the end of the month, so by the 29th, okay?
Okay,
And then I can give you 4 months to pay it out.
okay.
Will that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. All right, so $40 by the 29th, and then at that point in time, you'll have another 4 months to pay the balance, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that should be $50 a month for 4 months.
Okay.
All right, any questions?
No,
All right, just make sure you drop off that payment by the 29th.
thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You're free to go. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You do the same. Bye-bye. Corbin Lomas.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good. Let's see here. You have a charge for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay. I'm gonna have you visit with the prosecutor and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Yeah, so I was wondering because I have all my items here and I could just explain to you what happened if you'd like to hear.
Well, I'll let you visit with him since you pled not guilty and then we'll go from there, okay? You'll be
Okay,
able to explain to him everything that's going on.
okay, so how long will that take?
He's gonna visit with you right now.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, next is Tucon Win.
Hello,
Hi there, how are you today?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here. You have a charge for open container and a motor vehicle driver. How do you plead?
No contest?
Okay, and then you have another one for possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead on that case?
No contest.
And how did you want to try to resolve those? Did you want to try to keep those off your record or just pay out the fines?
Keep off my record, please.
Okay. Are you over the age of 25 by any chance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so the possession of drug paraphernalia would be $301 deferral fee. Okay. And then 6 months deferral, you must either pay the fine in full or make payments every month. Okay. And then the open container and motor vehicle for driver violation, that would be $251. Again, for the 6 month deferral. All right, and could you pay those amounts in full or will you need a payment plan?
Payment plan, please.
Okay, so $40 on each of those would be due by the 29th, so by the end of the month. And then we can place you on a payment plan for those, okay?
Thank you.
All right, and then just as a condition for that that will satisfy both if you pay both those fees. But in addition to that, in accordance with the deferral, I want you to do 4 hours of community service on each of those. And upon completion of that, if you'll submit that to the court, and that can be at any nonprofit organization, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we'll send you a form that has a timesheet on it, or they can provide a written letter signed by them indicating the hours completed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So these two will run concurrently, so they'll be run at the same time. So it's not 6 months and then another 6 months. It'll be 6 months for both, okay? And then those two fees combined, it's $551 total that will be paid out over the 180 days, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, if you'll stop by and make that payment, they can provide that paperwork for you, okay? And again, you'll have until the 29th to do that.
Okay.
All right, you're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Dorothy Nunn. Dorothy Nunn. You're on mute. Should be a button at the bottom of your screen. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, how are you doing today?
I'm okay, I guess.
Okay, so you have a charge here, display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
I
Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
no contest.
Okay. We have another one for reckless driving. How do you plead on that one?
Not guilty.
Okay.
Not
All
sure
right.
how.
Okay, just hang on a few minutes and the prosecutor is going to visit with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, so just hang on. We're going to put you on mute again, and then when it's your turn, you're going to go speak with him, okay?
Okay.
Great, thank you. Okay, next is Matthew Reyna. Matthew Reyna.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good, let's see here. You have a charge for ran stop sign. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. Trial by judge or trial by jury?
Trial by judge.
Okay. All right, I'm going to have you visit with Mr. Dixon, the prosecutor, here in a few minutes, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next is, excuse me, Miguel Salazar Ramos.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. You have a speeding charge, 39 in a 30 mile per hour zone. How do you plead?
No.
Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
No contest, okay.
Well, give me one thing. I have a question, Judge. Well, I'm new here in this country, and I not speak too much English. I understand, but I know I can speak good. I don't know. Is you speak
Spanish?
Spanish? Uh-huh.
Okay, we can speak Spanish. Okay, tiene un ticket por alta velocidad, 39 en una zona de 30. ¿Eres culpable o no culpable?
Sí, culpable.
Ok. Y luego tiene otro por no tener licencia de manejo. ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Ok. No tiene licencia, ninguna.
Lo que pasa es de que, bueno, yo tengo mi licencia de allá de México. Yo
Ok.
soy de México. Lo que pasa es de que en esos días se me extravió o sea, se me perdió la licencia y yo, bueno, en ese momento no la traía. Ahorita estoy esto tiene ya unas 2 semanas que pasó. Están tramitándome otra para ver si, para que me la manden para acá.
Ok. ¿Y
Otra licencia que estoy tramitando con
cuánto
Fer.
tiempo tiene aquí en los Estados Unidos?
Aquí tengo aproximadamente 1 año.
Ok. Pero vive aquí, ¿sí?
Sí, sí, sí.
¿Puede sacar licencia de Texas?
No.
No, ok. Ok, bueno. ¿Y qué quería hacer con el tiquete de alta velocidad?
Bueno, lo que pasó fue de que yo, nada más, pues no sabía, o sea, no sabía sabía que era 30, pero solamente no me di cuenta que ya iba como que un poquito alta velocidad, ¿sabes? A veces se te puede ir un poquito el acelerador, pero o sea, no era como que iba a 30 todo, en todo solo fue un trámite que se me subió tantito el acelerador,
Ok,
entonces sí se me hizo un poco justo, pero
ok. Bueno, la multa va a ser 232, que no le den otro tiquete por 90 días, ok.
ujú,
Y luego tiene que enviar o mandar una copia de la licencia ahí a la corte, ok. Lo puede mandar por email, por correo electrónico,
ok,
mandar un foto o una copia de la licencia, ok.
ok.
Ok. Los 232, ¿cuándo lo puede pagar? ¿Lo puede pagar en total o necesita plan de pago?
No, lo puedo 232, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Lo puedo pagar en total.
Ok. Para la próxima semana, el día viernes, el día 22.
Claro.
Ok. Así que
Judge, he's 19.
that's okay. He won't qualify for the other,
Okay.
so I'm going to waive that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Tiene que, también tiene que enviar la copia de la licencia, ¿ok?
Ok. Para el día viernes.
Bueno, la va a tener para ese día.
No sabría decirle en cuánto porque aún están en trámite, me están contestando.
Bueno,
Pero
30 días tiene que
30
mandar.
días.
Ajá.
Ok. ¿Y tengo que pagar alguna multa por eso?
No, nomás si la puede mandar y si está válida, no va a tener que pagar la multa por ese tiquete, pero que no le den otro tiquete durante los 90 días.
Ok.
Ok. And, ok, ¿alguna otra pregunta?
No, bueno, muy cierto.
Ok. Myra, any questions on that one?
No, ma'am.
Ok. Así que para el día 22, para pagar la multa de 232.
Ok.
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 Bueno, ya
Muchísimas
está.
gracias.
Gracias a usted. Adiós.
Bonito día.
Igualmente. All right. Is Frank back? I can't see on my screen.
I am, Judge.
All right, there we go. Sorry, I was having a little screen difficulty.
No
All
problem.
right, what's going on there? You were visiting with Mr. Was it Mr. Lomas? Is that
Yes,
right?
Judge. Judge, he's going to plead no contest. And so the deal is he's trying to get a compliance dismissal, but he didn't pay the late registration penalty. And I told him it was up to the court. He said his wife renewed it online and didn't pay it. And then he's gone back to DPS to try to pay it. There's no way to pay it now. And so he's got the registration. So I told him that'd be up to the judge. But if for some reason it's not a compliance dismissal, I'm willing to do 30 days deferred and a $101 fine with $40 by next week.
Right. So, Mr. Lomas, you did not pay the penalty fee, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I am going to process it, as Mr. Dixon said, with option number 2, because you did not pay that penalty fee. So it'll be the $101, the $101 fee he explained to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then the $40 will be due by next week, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, any questions?
No, thank you.
All right, very good. Well, you're free to go. Thank you very much. Okay. Frank, you have Dorothy Nunn.
Okay, Judge, I'll visit with her. Thank you.
She's pled no
Oh.
contest on the registration and then not guilty on the reckless driving.
Okay, very good. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. Let's see. Mackenzie Slatow.
Yes,
Hi there. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. Let's see. You have a speeding charge, 40 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. How do you plead?
I'd like to start with not guilty and talk to Mr. Dixon.
Sure. Very good. All right. Would you like to tell me trial by judge or trial by jury, or you want to wait on that?
I'm not sure about that. Yeah.
All right. Very good. I'll have you visit with him shortly. He has a couple people ahead of you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Next is Freddie Toledo Mesa. Freddie, you're on mute.
Oh, hi, Judge. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
All right. What are you doing there? Are you not feeling well?
No, I was waiting for a while.
Okay.
Apologize.
All right.
Is there a way I can get deferred?
Well, let's see here. You have a charge, 42 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you visit the prosecutor and you go from there. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Hang on a few minutes. All right. Let's see. Valerie, did we ever figure out that other phone number?
No, nobody matched the last digits. We have a new person.
Okay. Phone number ending in 782. What is your name?
3905 is Elidia Zavala. I'm sorry.
Okay. And then the phone number ending in 782.
No, my phone number ends in 905.
Okay. I'll visit with you shortly. I'm trying to figure out phone number ending in 782. What is your name?
Hello, yes?
Yes.
I think I might be, yes, Chano Olivari.
Okay. All right. Just hang on a few minutes and I'll visit with you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. So, Elidia Zavala.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. So you have a charge here for failure to signal turn. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. You have another one for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. And another one for failure to maintain insurance or financial responsibility. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. All right. On the failure to signal turn, do you want a trial by judge or a trial by jury?
By judge, but I do have a question for you. I was wondering, am I eligible to take any of those online, those safety classes online by any chance?
If you have not taken the course in the last 12 months for a ticket dismissal, you are eligible by state law. You must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I do qualify. I have both of those.
Okay. Well, you could take that. That could be an option for you on the failure to signal turn if you wanted to change your plea to either guilty or no contest. Otherwise, I can let you talk to the prosecutor and then we'll go from there.
Okay. What do you? I guess I would go guilty if that gave me the opportunity to take those courses. I would definitely do that.
Okay, so that's the other two violations do not qualify for the driving safety course, just the failure to signal turn. So I just want to be clear that you're entering a different plea on the moving violation. Is that you want to change your plea?
Well, are you able to give me any recommendations? Because I'm really not guilty.
Okay.
But I lost my job and I don't have any money coming in right now. So.
All right. So let's do this. Sorry to interrupt, but let's do this. Why don't we just let you visit with the prosecutor and see what you're able to work out? And then
Okay.
if you can't reach a resolution, then you and I will talk about what we can do on taking care of these cases, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, you're very welcome. Just hang on a few minutes. He does have a few people ahead of you, okay?
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Valerie, is Frank back yet?
I'm back, Judge.
Okay, sorry about that, Frank. I just can't see you on my screen.
That's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got an agreement on Dorothy Nunn, Judge. No contest plea on the registration. 180 days deferred disposition. A fine of $131.
Okay.
With a payment plan and $40 by next week. Dismiss the other case. She does have the registration and she's on disability, Judge. So she's going to need that 6 months, I think.
Okay. All right, Miss Nunn. Is she back?
She is, Judge.
Yes, yes,
Okay. All right, is that your agreement with the prosecutor?
yes, Judge.
Do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
All right, so the $40 initial payment will be due by next Friday, and then we'll place you on a payment plan, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you'll need to stop by and make that payment or mail that in. Make sure you get that on time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then you're free to go.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Frank, you have Mr. Reyna.
Okay, I'll visit with him, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, next up then is Chano Olivari.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see here. So you have charge for operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, and then you have another one for failure to maintain financial responsibility or insurance. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, did you get the car registered by any chance?
No, ma'am. The thing was the vehicle, it was just not even in shape to be driving anymore. So I'm not driving that vehicle at all, or
Okay.
I'm not driving at all. It was a lot of work to get, the brake lights are out. It was a vehicle that was, that I was able to buy real cheap.
Okay.
Wise, and I was about to get it, registered and stuff. But yeah, I just had a lot of work. So I just, right now with everything, I just didn't have any money for, to try to get it fixed. So I've been on the bus.
All right. All right, let me ask you about the insurance. Do you have insurance now?
I was able to get the insurance to get the vehicle out of the pound, and but I haven't made any payments on it, so I don't think I have any insurance on it now. No.
Okay. Excuse me again. On the insurance violation, the only way to keep that off your record is for you to obtain insurance and keep that insurance for 6 months.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, I was able to get it, but I didn't make the rest of the payments because I figured, well, I'm not going to be driving, and so and then yeah, I just.
Okay, so did you want to try to do the deferral, or what were you looking to do? Did you want to try to keep it off your record, or just try to pay these out?
Yeah, probably to like pay this out or the deferral, as long as I get the insurance. And how long will they give me to do that?
All right, I can give you 30 days to get the insurance, and then after
Okay.
the 30 days, you'll have to make an initial payment of 40. And then
Okay.
you'll be on a deferral for 6 months to make the balance of the payments.
Okay. And then if I don't get the insurance, correct?
Well, no, you need to get the insurance. The fee will be $325 total, but we'll give you a payment plan for it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. And then as long as I get the insurance.
Right, that keeps it off your driving record, correct?
Oh, okay. And so like if the vehicle is not able to see, my problem is I don't think I'm able to get it registered because it's got a lot of issues like the brake lights,
Right, so if you're telling me the car is inoperable and you're not going to get it registered, you're not driving
Yes.
it, right?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna suspend the fine on that one and just close it out. It will show up on your record as a traffic ticket and that it was
Okay.
closed out, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And then was there anything else that I had to pay or?
you will have to pay the insurance violation, but I need to know from you whether you just want to pay it out to close it out, or if you want to try to get insurance in the next 30 days and keep it off your record with a deferral.
Okay, and then still pay the 320?
Well, it's 305 just to pay the fine. It's
Yes, ma'am.
325 for a deferral.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. I guess I'll just, because, yeah, I don't see any way of me getting the insurance
Okay.
offhand, for that vehicle.
Okay. Are you going to need a payment plan, which means you'll need more than 30
Yes.
days to pay this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the fine of 305, are you
Okay.
able to make your first payment in 2 weeks?
Yes.
All right. All right. So your first payment, I'll make it $40 will be due on the 29th, and you'll have a payment
Okay.
plan. And just so that you're
Okay.
aware, the last payment will be a time payment fee. That's because we're extending you past 30 days. And that's a fee
Okay.
of $15, right, Mara?
It's 10.
$10. $10 will be the last payment. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. You're very welcome. Just make sure you make that initial payment by the 29th to get you started on that payment plan.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Dixon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Judge, on Mr. Reyna, he's pled not guilty. I'm going to reset to request the video.
Okay.
And court date of November 10th.
Okay. All right, Mr. Reyna. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, thank you.
All right, very good. So we'll see you back on the 10th, okay? 10th of November.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day. Take care.
You too, Judge.
Thank you. All right, next, Mr. Dixon, you have Mackenzie Slaughtow, and then Freddie Toledo Mesa, and then Elida Zavala.
All right, I'll go visit with the gang here.
Thank you.
Everybody wants to talk to me.
Mhm. All right, Valerie, in the meantime, I'll call the docket.
Judge, my mistake, it is 15, not 10, but I'll notify him.
Okay. They keep changing them, so I never know. Thank you. All right, so let's see. This is the 11:15 docket on July 14, 2022 for the city of Olmos Park. We have Boris Gallegos, and Sergio Palacios, Jose Ramirez, Abigail Reed, Brittany Reyna, Robert Taylor, Emilio Trejo, Amy Valdez, and Matthew Vargas.